Hello everybody. Don is out cleaning up the driveway because my mom is coming over. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hate my hair right now. It's at a very bad, awkward stage where it wants to stick up in the air all the time. So I just put a bunch of gel in it. So now it looks greasy and dirty, but it's not because I took a shower. But I'm trying to get it to lay down, and it's at that terrible stage where it doesn't want to. But it is nice and soft like I knew it would be if I cut off all the burned fried stuff from all that hair dye. So I have to wait now for to get through this stupid awkward stage and for my hair to get long again, and then it'll be better. But in the meantime, we do finally have an answer on my dad. My mom called a while ago and told me he has Alzheimer's, which when I Google, Alzheimer's and dementia seem to be lumped together as pretty much the same thing. But it sucks he has it, but it's a relief now to know what the hell is going on. Because depression and anxiety does not cause the weird stuff to go on, like all the weird things he's been saying and all that stuff, like saying he threw his shoe at a light switch so he's going to prison for the rest of his life, and stuff about buying big garage doors. And then this morning he told Ma he forgot her name for a while. So that's not depression and anxiety. And finally the Alpena hospital was able to figure something out, because they never could before. He would have been better off at the Petoskey hospital, but when you call 911 in the town my parents live in, which their mailing address is Posen, but they actually live way out in the country in Metz. But anyway, it's closer to the Alpena hospital, so if you call 911 and need to be taken in, that's where they're taking you, Alpena. So you don't have a choice. You can't say, hey, I want to go to Petoskey instead. They won't do it. So anyway, they're talking about doing home care for my dad, so now my mom has to get power of attorney and a whole bunch of stuff all set up and do something to protect their money so it doesn't all get taken away, and a bunch of wild, crazy stuff. But at least now we know what's going on, and we know it's not just depression, because I have depression and anxiety myself. It acted up really bad in my 20s. It's not so bad now. But I know that stuff like that doesn't happen with depression and anxiety. Hello.
Hello. Keep you out there, make you do some shoveling.
Yeah, you have to shovel because that snowblower sucks.
Yeah. Sucks donkey balls.
Yeah. It doesn't throw the snow.
No, it just barely picks it up, and then as soon as it starts coming out of the chute, it's like, blah.
Yeah.
I think it's because the belt on that snowblower is just, I don't know if it's because the belt being stretched out or what, but that thing might run good, look decent, but it's not effective.
Yeah, well, we're getting a good snowblower from Ma anyway, if we can come up with a truck and a trailer.
Yeah, when I was out there doing some shoveling, I was thinking I got a friend I can get a hold of to see if he'd be willing to do it if we pay him a little bit to go and get it or something.
Yeah, because it's a big snowblower that you sit in with a cab, like a tractor snowblower, not just a
like
push
a lawnmower
thing.
with like it would sound like it's a riding lawnmower with snowblower and a cab on it.
Yeah, well, I think I've seen it before. I think it's even bigger than a riding lawnmower.
Well, you can get some pretty big riding lawnmowers.
Yeah.
I think it's a riding lawnmower, a fair size one set up for doing snow.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
But I got enough to where your mom can make it into the end of the driveway if she comes over. So.
Yeah. If she is coming over, she called and said she is coming over.
But there's still more shoveling work to be done.
Yeah. So Don is making venison stew for dinner. We just got back from town, and we decided to get a new stove with our tax return, because this one is like anywhere from the 40s to the 60s. It looks cool, like I Love Lucy era, but it uses electricity like crazy. Our power bill is always so high, even without using indoor heaters, because of trying to use this old stove. And this burner's no good, and this one is half no good. And the way it's made, you cannot pull these out, these trays out. And look how gross they are. I can't clean them because I can't get them out.
That would be best just to send it to the scrapyard, I think.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of this, and in a little bit here, after I eat some lunch, I'm going to check between Home Depot and Lowe's and see who has the best price, and go ahead and order a new stove, a modern, energy efficient one that will be a whole lot better than this old thing.
Yeah, I ended up with that one because it's helping somebody out that was in bad need of a place to stay, and that's how I ended up with that one.
Yeah.
Because they was, pretty much homeless, needed somewhere to go. So when they ended up getting their Social Security, they bought this for the house because and I thought when they moved out they was going to take it with them. And they said, well, in return, here's some money, and you can keep the stove.
Yeah, I mean, it's been better than nothing, but it is not energy efficient. It's bad on our power bill.
Yeah.
And it's falling apart and stopping working gradually.
Yeah, well, the first one was they're trying to help me out for for me helping them out by giving them a place to stay. So.
Yeah.
Which was better than what I was using, which was electric, hot plates and toaster ovens and stuff to cook, and that's how I was cooking for years.
Yeah, geez.
So.
We've gotten a lot of use out of it.
Yeah.
And there's Tug eating his food. Hey Tug, do you like your food? Aw. White Storm. Aw. And my mom was here, and she met Kylo. She likes Kylo. Of course, she likes all the cats. She likes White Storm's pretty blue eyes. So, she likes all the kitties, and Gizzard always hides. When somebody comes over, Gizzard hides. Don't know why. Nobody's ever hurt him, so I don't know why he hides from guests, but that's his choice. So, Don's working on the stew. This is just the vegetables and stuff?
Yeah.
And the venison neck that he's using is over in here. It'll all fall right off the bone because he put it through the pressure cooker. And he's getting cornstarch to thicken it. And I did order the new stove. I got it from Home Depot, and it might sound silly and petty, but I did it on my laptop, and I brought up both Lowe's and Home Depot's websites side by side, and I went back and forth and found one that I wanted, and I chose Home Depot over Lowe's because the same stove cost $2 less at Home Depot than it did at Lowe's. And that might seem silly to people, but $2 is $2. But anyway, it's the same stove I had in my apartment in Alpena after they did that huge remodel of all the complexes. And it's a really nice stove. And I'll insert a couple pictures here. And I used it for 2 years, a white version, for 2 years in that apartment, and I have experience with it. I know it's a good stove. I know how to use all the buttons, and it's self-cleaning, which is good. So they're going to deliver it on the 28th, sometime on the 28th. So we were going to give away this old stove, but Don decided to just give it to the guy at the dump, and he'll turn it in for scrap, for money for himself, because there's no sense selling such a non-energy efficient stove to anybody and giving somebody else a giant power bill. But anyway, the retro design is cool, Kelvinator and all that, but otherwise it would look better in some antique museum than it would be actually getting used, because it makes our power bill a whole lot higher than it's supposed to be. You working on your spices there?
Yeah.
Pepper? Be careful. Oh, I put pepper in the pumpkin, or the gourd up there, because we were taking pepper out of the container, one like that, and it would just pour right out of there no matter how careful you were. So I put some in that right there, so we don't end up peppering ourselves to death. That's a lot of stuff.
Well, gotta figure I gotta add more liquids to this too.
Yeah, but I mean all those spices, bay leaves and parsley and salt and pepper and whatever.
Well, yeah, well, it's gonna be working out to be a huge thing of stew, so.
Yeah, I know, it'll last a long time. We have lots of leftovers. Your stew always tastes really good. So, good job.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. I'm a raging lunatic.
And tomorrow we're going to Walmart to get 4 brand new tires on the car, because that's a good idea too, because the tires that are on there aren't very good, and we slip and slide in the snow too easy. We could end up in an accident. So we'll be doing that. And I told Don it needs to be 4 brand new tires, not 4 used tires from Crowd Salvage that may or may not leak. We need to get new ones, because I couldn't keep my new tires from my LeSabre because they were an inch wrong in size between that car and this car. So that kind of sucked, but we'll get 4 new tires. And I'm ordering hubcaps later for that car, so it has hubcaps and doesn't look like some scrappy hillbilly thing with
Maybe I'll lick the scrap hillbilly looking thing.
with no hubcaps on it.
Maybe I'll lick it that way.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I have them saved on Amazon, and I'll order them later on. Some nice looking ones that I want on there. Here's Kylo. Good boy. The softest kitty ever. If you're stressed out, come pet Kylo, because he feels so good. Oh yeah, you want all the attention, right? What do you want? Goofy? Silly. Of course, these guys are getting neutered, so these are the only 2 who are not. So they will be. Here's the venison neck before he gets it all off the bone. It's really tender, falling apart all over. And it's going in the stew, and it'll be really good. So here's the finished stew. It's always really, really good when he makes it. So it'll be a good dinner tonight, along with some bread. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello again, everybody. It's day 2. I was going to make this a one-day one, and then we made plans for today where I needed to go to bed at a decent time. So today we're going to Sheboygan to Walmart to get 4 new tires, and then at 3 o'clock we have to meet a guy Don knows, so he can take his truck and trailer over to Mom and Dad's house to get this big, like, tractor snowblower thing that Ma is giving us, because Dad won't be able to use it anymore. So it's hard to describe it, but you'll see it by the end of this video. And in the meantime, I just got out of the shower and just waiting for a minute, and then we're gonna leave. The kitties are having breakfast. And Gizzard always waits patiently until everybody is done eating, because he likes to eat by himself. So he just waits. And then there's Kylo's butt. So we're in Walmart just waiting for them to get done putting the new tires on our car. Just wandering around looking at crap.
That was a big one. One splinter.
That's disgusting. Explain to them what happened.
That bone splinter just come out from me having my teeth pulled.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, wait until I can get in the garbage.
Yeah. Yep. There it is. There we go. We're all done, and these look a lot better than what were on there. Next is the hubcaps. So, yay. So, Don just got back from Mom and Dad's, The guy just wanted to take Don in his truck, so I ended up not going. I wasn't gonna go, and then I was gonna go, but then the guy sent me home, so. But that's the snowblower thing I'm talking about. Great big thing that you can ride in with a cab. And so that'll be pretty helpful. So now that that guy is gone, here it is up close. So,
Duct tape for you.
what do I need that for?
Garbage. We had to use it to help hold the door shut.
Oh.
Because they were kept on wanting to open up. Yeah, it's old. Yeah, I think I know why too. Yeah, out the window.
And the window is, back window's right there. So, at least nobody will freeze when they do the snow blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be jumped every time you start it.
Yeah, I already need to jump already. Because it's old.
But
I think there's something in the tank that's plugging the fuel line. Because we had to back clutch it to get it to start.
yeah.
To be able to load it.
Huh.
Because it's hydrostatic. And you're not just exactly pushing them too easy. Pushing this one too easy.
No.
It's got to be pretty much running to make it move.
Yeah. But it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Is that a heater?
Yeah, I think it's something that your dad put in.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So.
At least you really won't freeze to death.
Put the back window back in.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
I do open.
yeah, I see this. Ma and Dad gave this to us. Well, Ma gave this to us because with the Alzheimer's, Dad can't use it anymore. So. And she said that people have been coming and plowing their driveway anyway, so they don't really need it.
Back
pretty cool.
in.
You happy about your new toy?
Yeah, but no, it needs a new battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. The battery's in here. Right there.
Huh.
Now, what this is about, I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. It comes out here, whatever it is.
Or is it something he was using for a connection at one point?
It goes up to this heater. Yeah, it goes up to that heater.
So we'd have to, to be able to keep it, we'd have to figure out a way to build a little junction box for it.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say it looks like it's for a heater setup, for the heater setup.
Yeah. So I took a nap while you were gone.
Yeah.
And all I could hear was them. Snowmobiles, snowmobiles, snowmobiles. Ugh.
Yeah.
Constant.
I gotta figure out the belt situation. The belt's not even hooked up for the rototiller, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it hooks up or anything. I'll show you how you work the handle. Right now it's back for being able to close it. Just make sure that's not in the way. And then you just slide the handle forward and then it locks it. And then you get back in, you slide it back again, then it lets you in.
Okay. But that's pretty cool.
And it's got tire chains, a couple of weights on the back.
Yep. So I found this sign for the shed at Woodwinds. So that's pretty cool. Pretty good price too. So we have one more sign for decorating the shed. Well, it's been a really busy day today. Up to Sheboygan for tires, and then Don had to go and get the snowmobile tractor thingy. I was gonna go, but the old guy that he took him said it would be better if just him and Don went, so that's fine. What'd you say?
Snowmobile thingy? What the hell are you talking about, snowmobile thing?
Snowmobile tractor thingy.
The John Deere lawn tractor with a snowblower.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not a snowmobile thingy.
So it could have a mower deck put on it?
Yeah, if there was one to it.
Yeah, well we don't need that because we have another riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
But
$59.95
for what?
for the hassle of going and getting that for you.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Well, it's here anyway.
Yep. What are you doing? White Storm? Pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. Aw.
Is that all you ever can see is aw?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Oh, he's so cute.
All the kitties are so cute.
You the burp I just passed, you lucky it didn't come out of my ass.
Okay then.
That bird burp to taste and first to waste it.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night.
An excellent morning.
Okay.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.